wake up, this is what you gotta do. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. Every day I'm here to motivate, lead the way in the AM. I don't want you to hear these words, I need you to feel what I'm saying. Oh, you gotta crush the day before it crushes you. You gotta crush the day before it crushes you. In the building, Drewbie, motivation's coming, I can feel it. First thing that you need to do is crush the day before it crushes you.
If you hadn't gone through everything that you did, you wouldn't be prepared for what you're about to get. That's the hard reality of life. Everybody seems to think and kind of go through this time or period where they have this kind of woe me mentality, like, oh, why does this thing keep happening to me? The whole world is against me. It's kind of this victimhood type, this mentality that we go through. And we're all guilty of it, so I'm not calling anyone out. I'm not saying that that's where you're at or the season that you're in your life. But I do want you to understand, had you not gone through those situations that put you into that mindset, you wouldn't be capable of handling what's to come. That's what's really crazy about the cycle of life, right? There's a great book out there. I believe it's written by Spencer Johnson. It's called Peaks and Valleys. And it's a story of having to go to the top of the mountain and seeing that in order to reach the next destination, you literally have to go down the mountain into the valley in order to get to the next peak. That is how life works. You can't just stay at the top, right? If you know anything about climbing mountains, at the top, resources are slim. The air is less quality. It's cold. There's not livable conditions most of the time. So you can't stay there once you've reached the peak. You have to continue moving forward. And sometimes, a lot of times, it means going back down into that valley. And what happens is, in life, as you're going through those seasons, your ups and your downs, you're creating new skill sets. You're developing your mindset. And you're setting yourself up to be able to handle what comes your way. Think about it. As you're going through life, on your journey, you learn things. You understand, hey, don't eat that specific food or it makes you sick. And even though, some people in their life know that eating a specific food makes them feel nasty, they still choose to do it. But that's because they understand the consequences of their actions. They realize by going through that valley, this is the result they're to get. But if they don't want that same result, they've learned that lesson, they'll choose not to eat that same thing again. So that's how you prepare for life. You have to have experience. You have to go through these ups and downs in order to learn and develop. And that's ultimately why you're here. That's why you've decided to become that greater version of yourself, because you recognize that life is cyclical. There are ups and downs, the peaks and valleys, but you have chosen to continue moving forward on that journey every single day. And that's what I'm here to remind you. Today, if you're in one of those valleys and you're feeling a little bit down, just remember you have to go through everything that you're going through in order to get where you're about to go. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to go back and check out all the previous episodes. Make sure you subscribe and share this podcast with other like-minded, success-driven individuals who want to crush it. Check the show notes and grab your Crushing the Day swag over at crushingtheday.com. And remember, crush the day before it crushes you.
You gotta crush the day before it crushes you.